poppin', y'all? I go by the name of Sparks, that's S-P-A-R, big ass sex. If you don't capitalize, you ain't spelling it correct, you now tuned into the motherfucking Overgrind show. I gotta turn my motherfucking phone down.
Yeah.
And I'm my co-host is usually
motherfucking St. Blues, that's with a Y, not an I, man. This is episode 43 of the Overgrind show. Check us on all social media. The handle is The Overgrind Show. And we got our other co-host.
It's your boy G Gray, UBL Underground Battle League, Mr. 30 now.
Hey yo, and I'm smoking the hookah with it not attached to shit. So this is wild.
You are dumb lit, boy.
Yo, you ever try to drink a drink like a soda or something and the top is still on it?
Yep. Plenty time.
That shit's wild. But yeah, so man, we had some great battles tonight.
Yeah, we had the Killer Be Killed card. We had
Yo, this nigga got the bad baby ringtone, man. How about that?
Not ever battle.
We got a live studio audience in here with us. Yeah. We just did the Killer Be Killed card though. We had
This nigga ain't no guess.
Hoodlum versus Royal Curry. I said live studio audience.
No, because he said we got to introduce. I said we ain't got no guess. This is Loki and shit.
He's a friend of they're friends of the show.
Yeah, they friends of the show, man.
Everybody else, they normals and shit.
I'm not on the show. I'm in the background.
He didn't want to be on camera, so we turned the camera and shit. Oh, now you want to be on camera. And he popped up from the side like the nigga on Mortal Kombat. Whoopsie.
Cameo.
Man, so by the time y'all watch this, it's going to be Monday and shit. But so 2 days ago, we had some great battles. The shit is super lit, man. A lot of one-rounders. I don't really care for one-rounders, but for what they were, it was bodies everywhere.
Bodies hit the floor.
Bodies.
You know, a couple of battles happened that weren't originally scheduled. It's kind of couple last minutes. That's why we had so many one-rounders. It was 3 one-rounders and a 1-3 round for the main event. Hold up. First battle was I don't remember the order, but we did Royal Curry versus Hoodlum, J Lopez versus YMH Stunner. We did Larry Bull versus Millie Spades, and motherfucking Killer B versus G Gray. Which one y'all want to talk about first, man?
Let's start from the bottom. This first battle on the card was
the first battle that happened was Lopez and YMH.
Okay, let's get into that.
Let's get into it.
First battle, I got. Who goes first? Was it
YMH went first.
YMH went first. Okay. Yeah. So YMH went first. He was a little. Did they bet for money or something?
Yeah, they did 100.
When you betting money, you should definitely be fully prepared. That choking shit
should be 3 rounds.
That choking shit should not happen, and if you and it should be 3 rounds. This battle didn't need a judge at all. So it was
big fact.
You know, let's keep it funky. This man. He stumbled through his shit. He barely got by, and you know, people wasn't really giving him a reaction. I feel like a lot of the reaction. He said Milwaukee don't fuck with him and niggas don't fuck with him. I think niggas fucked with him enough to give him pity cheers. Yo, because without the niggas,
I wouldn't say it's pity cheers. He had a couple bars.
Come on,
he had some
Don't
bars.
say like he didn't have anything.
Come on, no, he had a couple, but I feel like some niggas just reacted just to.
Nah, he had some bars.
Hey, wait.
Yeah.
Y'all remember what the first thing he said was?
No.
Didn't that like overreact to like the first thing he said, or was that another battle?
It might have been the next battle.
All right.
Yeah.
I think that was me.
Yeah.
All you did is say, what you think?
No, we gonna get into that. We gonna get into that.
That shit was funny.
So yeah, so with that choking shit, you know, that's not supposed to happen, and it's a 1 round, so you kind of lose the whole battle if you fuck up, you know. So then going into Lopez round,
he came off.
I didn't know where he was going with that freestyle at the beginning. The bang. We didn't get where he was going with it, but then he hit with consecutive. Then he hit with consecutive rebuttals, freestyles. Not even rebuttal. He just took the
people.
He didn't want to give all them things, man.
And he gave freestyles back to back, which was different from J Lopez.
Fire.
I never seen J Lopez freestyle, so to see
That
this
was
side
fire.
from him was crazy, and he incorporated it with his written so perfectly because there was at one point in his written where he started talking about the girl in the back.
Yes. How you see that girl's shirt, nigga?
Yeah.
This is what Lopez told me. He said that when he takes battles like this against certain opponents, no shade to YMH, but certain quality of opponents that he wants to try out new stuff. And he told me that he's gonna freestyle and try out new stuff. And he tried out new stuff on YMH, and it was successful while still doing what Lopez does, which was fire.
And you know what? When you go against, I encourage everybody to do things like this. If you're going against somebody who's like a lower opponent compared to what you bring to the table, I encourage you to try new things. That's your chance. Don't try new shit when you're going against a nigga that's gonna fuck you up.
Facts.
Go try it there. Try that shit with these niggas who okay. I've been battling big names. I got a little nigga coming up next month. Try some shit there. See how it hits. You know what I'm saying? See how it hits. If it don't hit, then try something else, whatever. But yeah, I think he did what he was supposed to do and he executed it perfectly. And that was a clear battle.
Yeah, I had Lopez clearly.
Clear, Saint. Julu. Yeah, Lopez.
One here.
So
Everybody got Lopez
That's
here.
the first thing you said when I came in the basement, like I freestyling.
No hating either, bro.
He's unanimous.
Yeah.
Lopez.
I
ain't seen it. All right, so on to the next one. We got Miller Spades versus Larry Bull. All right, now let's get into that. Miller Spades took the battle
last minute.
Miller Spades took the battle last minute. He came in freestyling. You know what? It was actually better to me than anticipated. Who went first? Larry Bull. Let's go back. Pardon me. All right. Miller Spades got the battle last minute.
I wasn't down for this battle, but
Larry Bull went first, and Larry Bull's round was incredible.
He was cooking.
Incredible. Larry
The
Bull
crowd going crazy.
I think to me, Larry Bull had round of the night. His shit was in fucking crazy.
Round of the night?
I wanted to push that nigga to the next room. He was going crazy.
Back to back.
Round of the night?
The bars, the pacing. It was a different Larry. It was the best
minute.
It was the best Larry you've seen so far.
Look, G Gray ain't having that shit.
Wait a goddamn minute.
And had G-Face shown up to battle, he would have lost.
I would have liked G-Face to show up and got his pockets tapped. Because that's what he had for him. He was ready to pocket tap.
I like that heart tap.
We gonna get into it.
Come on.
Hey, yo, chill. We gonna get into it.
That was the best.
We gonna get into it. So yeah, he pocket checked him. He was cooking. He was going crazy. Best Larry Bull I ever seen.
Nice.
Yeah.
I should have. Man.
He definitely did the best job he ever did that I've seen, and I commend him for that. And I definitely want to see more of that from Larry Bull. This last battle he had was too dry. It was too boring. It was too. I was wondering if he still had it. His first battle was amazing, and that's like the beginner's luck type of thing. I was thinking like, oh, is this it? You know what I'm saying? Because the second battle was trash, and in this battle he put on like he never put on, and I give him that. And then
Nice.
I mean,
so do you think that Millie Spades was a good competitor for him at the time?
No, absolutely not.
No.
No.
I appreciate it.
Is he
So-
asking third person right now?
So look,
Because you stepped up, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
No one
Millie
else was
Spades,
going to
I
step
just
up.
wanna say.
Yeah, that's Millie Spades in the background.
So yeah, Miller Spades is the one talking
got
in the
blessed
background. He
got
came in
blessed
here.
in.
He came in here. You know what I'm saying? Had some heart.
I bet you the next
Larry
Millie
Bull blew
Spades
it out
is
his
gonna
ass.
Thank him enough for stepping up.
Facts.
I do,
Yeah, that's
but
what I'm
still.
saying. Facts.
Very
Still.
entertaining for somebody to
Hey,
step
Sparks,
up.
baby boy.
He didn't
Hey,
write nothing.
No.
mans.
No, we getting into you right now.
And he didn't choke off his,
No, we getting it.
top
We
of his
get.
head.
Yeah.
Can I
We
just
agree.
say
We
a
agree.
little
We
quick
agree.
something?
We agree.
I'm just saying.
You right. He
He's
came
your
in.
effort, at least.
He had our heart, and he came in to fight.
You ain't shit.
Hey, you beat a little
No,
nigga up
sir.
like, hey, little nigga
I
had
love
heart
that.
though.
I love it.
You got a heart
No. Fuck that. I love that.
Nah, cause
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
look, this the Overgrind show. We gonna
I
keep
don't want
it
shit
real.
shitty. I
Nah,
don't want shit
hey, cause
sweet.
how you gonna get better? Look, check it out.
I won't.
Okay, so you came in and Miller Spades, he came in, he freestyled, and for what it was great. You know what I'm saying? It's the first battle. You got nerves flowing. You got mad niggas in the room you never met. You got niggas barking on you. You used to making music and shit, so you're not used to, in music, you in the studio by yourself doing your thing. You're not used to having a nigga scream on you. And what Larry Bull brought to the table was so intense that it's like, yo, how could I even follow that in the first place? So he got up there, he did his thing, and he freestyled and shit. And, I commend him for that. But ultimately, you know what I'm saying, it was not enough to handle Larry Bull. Larry Bull was just too much. And
You're right.
And then
And can I just say this?
and T. Lou jumped in with the.
I just want to say this. I respect him because he really did get me. And I can admit that he really killed me in that
Ain't no
battle.
way around him.
But my whole thing, you said what?
Ain't no way around him.
Yeah, no, you're right. Ain't no way around it. I would take that.
Ain't no way around it.
I love constructive criticism. I love that because that makes me think. I gotta think a little different in this because you know why? I'm used to, like you said, just making regular music, regular ciphers, regular. What other niggas do?
Use it as a learning experience.
It's a total different.
So different. So different.
I wish I can get the camera on me and just say it to him because I am literally witnessing this.
But we get into the next battle though.
All right.
Hoodlum versus
Y'all ain't shit.
I don't give a
Shout
Shout out
fuck.
to this
Hey,
baby. He gonna be back and better than ever. I heard his writtens. I heard his writtens. He got some
Royal-
writtens. He gonna be back and better than ever.
Wait. Royal Curry versus
I like
Hoodlum.
that.
Oh my goodness.
Shout out to UBL.
So who goes first? We got
Royal Curry
going
went first.
Yeah.
Wasn't he shaking, bro?
Nah, he wasn't shaking.
Royal Curry.
Y'all just wasn't fucking with my dude like that.
He was
No,
he was
His
okay.
round was just too short, bro. Low key, bro. His round was.
It
was short compared to Hoodlum.
He was over heads, and he told me he cut it short, and I told him, you know,
He did cut it short.
you could have kept going.
Niggas gotta stop trying to be
But,
so
you know,
overhead though. That's your own fault.
That's just how he is, though.
wasn't
He's a
bad
pen
round,
heavy dude,
It
though.
wasn't
You know
even
what
a
I'm
bad
saying?
round, though.
Like,
It was short, and then.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I'm not gonna act like it was bad. You know, he was.
it's just Hoodlum's got the it factor.
Yeah, how
You know what I'm
he came
saying?
on though, how Hoodlum came on though.
Hoodlum just-
Oh my God! I wish I remember how Hoodlum started this round. It was.
He said about that speech.
Yeah. Hoodlums, whatever Hoodlum said at the beginning had everybody going crazy. He said something about his
He
speech,
said, first off, about your speech.
and everybody went crazy.
About your speech.
It's a speech he wrote.
Crazy.
See what Hoodlum does? He knows how to take power away from people. He does that very well, and he freestyled his whole shit. And he's one of the elite freestyle battle rappers in Milwaukee. I'm sure we could all agree on this.
Facts.
You know, with Bankhead
Top
and
two,
Killer
three,
and
arguably.
Easy. So you know that's what he does. That's his field. So to come light and then go against Hoodlum freestyling is tough, man. You gotta you have to have a good pen to go against
I think on Cam, Curry's round will be better. You know what I'm saying? Once people really.
Well,
give his bars a chance.
That's the
you know
thing,
what I'm
man.
saying?
The camera.
He was fighting an uphill battle from the start, but I had to get my bro a plate. Ray ducked. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Hoodlum. We got Hoodlum to step up, and my bro came all the way from Ohio, so it was either Hoodlum or nothing. So it was Hoodlum.
I feel like
Hoodlum did his thing.
I feel like in
Hoodlum cooked him.
Yeah,
that's my dude.
If he came from Timbuktu, Hoodlum did his thing.
Hoodlum won the battle clearly.
Yes, I'm glad you brought that up. This nigga Hoodlum.
I never seen that before.
Niggas out here checking pockets. Niggas out here checking pockets and shit.
Oh God.
Hoodlum ain't on that, nigga. This nigga is checking hearts.
That was the
Hashtag
first.
heart check, bro. Man, as soon as he did
why
that
y'all
shit, I'm
do
like,
my guy
heart
like that,
check,
fam?
bro.
That shit was.
And everybody was saying that shit for the rest of the night, bro.
And Curry has some bars though.
That's some new shit. Watch how
Hoodlum always does something different.
No.
that heart check new, fam.
I'll go off camera.
Hoodlum always does something different, and that's the thing.
That's the first time
Hoodlum took a nigga chain off him.
Shotgun Shook did it to,
Hoodlum,
to,
Hoodlum punched a nigga in the round.
Hey, stop saying he wants y'all to stop saying that he ain't punched that nigga. Until the footage come out, he
Hey,
didn't
no,
punch that
and
nigga.
listen. Oh, never mind. I'm not even.
I can't wait till that drop.
And no one even caught it.
No, what is Hoodlum? Hey, Hoodlum a real nigga, bro, and he got respect from a lot of people. That other people don't realize he got a lot of respect from.
Nah, Hoodlum know what it is.
Everybody know Hood respect.
Yeah, everybody respect Hood.
Some
Yo,
people don't.
so let's
Now
bring
you
it
got
back. Let's bring
newbies
it
like
back.
me who I talk about. They don't know who Hoodlum is.
Let's bring it back.
I'm new to this though.
If you ask
I know.
yo,
I've been watching y'all.
if you watch anybody in the battle world though, they know who Hoodlum is.
No, definitely. But I'm just giving you a little bit.
Hoodlum's
of
got a
outside
PG
aspect
coming
of
up.
it. That's all.
No, hold on. With saying that,
in the comments.
The outside aspect will always be the outside. Let's keep that where it is because a lot of niggas don't even know there's battle rap happening in Milwaukee.
No,
we got a fire battle
but
scene.
They're scared to attempt it.
That's not true.
not.
No.
Shout out to Curry there.
Y'all cold, bro.
Oh, no,
Y'all
that's
go on YouTube
Shout out
and
to
look at
Hoodlum,
y'all
bro.
videos.
Niggas in the culture be like, oh, there's a battle tonight?
3 years
No,
ago.
Hold on.
I hang with these people
I
who
just can't-
say this stuff, bro. I'm saying like
They scared to go to a
since
battle rap
I
event?
started working with Sparks.
Y'all some
I've been
bums.
showing them videos, bro,
Yeah.
and their whole mind aspect have changed. You got to think, I'm just a newbie to this.
Yo,
I'm just
all right,
trying to get into
let's
this.
bring it back to the show. Let's bring it
I'm
back to the show.
telling you what it is,
So,
bro. They don't
Yeah.
Say one thing,
understand.
Sparks, and then we'll get back to
They
the show.
still
Yeah.
you are yelling.
Yeah, 'cause
and
they
stuff
can't
like
hear
that.
you. The
They
camera-
don't
the niggas on
understand
camera can't hear you.
About art of war.
So they just see us looking at you. They don't hear you guys.
First battle rap I ever watched in Milwaukee was Hoodlum.
Let's go.
Really?
Let's go. All right.
Back
So
tonight?
Shadow.
I'm
Shadow, what do
Yeah,
you
reiterate on what you said.
I was locked up for 8 years.
My back is
Reiterate on what you said.
Yeah.
No, I was
The
good.
original statement was most people don't know that Milwaukee got battle rap.
A lot of people don't.
And I'm gonna tell you this right now.
I didn't say most. I said a
That's
lot.
not true.
That is.
I just came back from Traffic 3 in LA.
People know about it.
You're asking battle
Hold on,
rappers.
check it out.
I'm talking about people.
People and battle rappers.
You asking? You
He's
asking?
I ain't asked nobody. The people where I'm from, they already knew. They was like, what's going on with this league? What's going? They watched Milwaukee. They actually. Right now we on the scope for what's going on.
You're missing what I'm saying though.
No, I didn't miss what you said.
You're talking about people involved in battle rap in some way. You're referring to fans or battle rappers. I'm saying a lot of people who either just make music or like battle rap that's from Milwaukee or just a
you
lot
talking
of
about Milwaukeeans?
Milwaukeans
Oh no!
that don't even know this is
I'm
happening.
talking about the rest of the world. They watch
No,
Milwaukee.
yeah,
right
I'm
now.
not. Fuck the rest of the world. Niggas. A lot of people when you say, "Yo, come to this battle," niggas battle in Milwaukee. Like niggas don't really know that it's popping like this at all. So
Popping.
you know what I'm saying? This shit is lit, bro. So
That's why y'all gotta start promoting more.
Right.
yeah, I think people need to
Flyers,
stop
fuck the
promoting the battle rappers. That's what niggas, everybody in these groups promoting. Go out in the streets and promote. Put some flyers on fucking
Thank you,
walls and
bro.
shit, man. This shit
Real
crazy.
flyers,
Ever
fuck
since
Facebook.
Facebook came out, niggas start forgetting about the street teams and shit. What about the niggas who used to run around with flyers and push shit on cars and shit? Like, come on, man.
Bus stops and shit.
That's what I'm saying. That's street shit, bro. How else you gonna gain fans? You tryna have a battle and bring the same fans that came out to another league's battles. Get the fuck out of here, man. This shit trash. All right. That's what it was. Hoodlum took that shit. Real Curry did his damn thing. I would like to see him go against an opponent that was scheduled for him, because then
He had some fire IRA balls.
Yeah, I can
It'll
imagine.
make more sense.
I can imagine. So it sucks when the person
And
has
he
to take somebody
freestyled.
last minute, because I would have liked to see Larry Bull go against G-Face. So
that was-
let's go to the main event. G-Gray died.
Yeah.
No, nah. Hey yo, we was talking a lot of shit on the show.
According to the forecast, that's what it was supposed to be, though.
Okay, we was talking mad shit on the show. We was saying that G-Gray was gonna die, and I was talking shit, and I'm gonna keep talking shit because that's what I do. But ultimately, I'm going to have to say G-Gray 2-1.
Dun dun dun.
That's what it is. It came down first round. First of all, let me explain to Big Ron, who was confused at why the crowd went crazy when G-Gray came in. Okay. Okay.
That shit was hilarious.
The thing that people go crazy is they notice certain things. Okay. G-Gray just came out aggressive as fuck. G-Gray, like he said, fuck the camera, fuck waiting for him to get ready, fuck all that shit, I'ma just bark on him. And the crowd seen that and was like, yo, he is ready, like, it's just the feel of certain shit that niggas do. It's not about him saying the hottest thing. Like, he also felt that way, I think, when Hoodlum says something about the nigga voice. It's not about you saying the hardest bar, it's about
Delivery.
You delivering something to the crowd. This is entertainment. So when you see a nigga get aggressive and you see he ready to fucking fight, niggas geek now. You geek. He's setting the fucking mood. Nigga, let's go. Nigga, fuck the camera. I'll fuck you up. You know what I'm saying? So like that shit like that, like niggas go crazy. Just like niggas go crazy when people say, I'm gonna go first. Fuck the coin toss. Niggas go crazy over that. Or when Twerk ain't say shit, but he start bouncing. Oh, you know it's about to come, nigga. I'm about to fuck you up, nigga. They go crazy over that.
Or how GA just jumped out on me.
Yeah, like shit like that builds those moments.
Fuck the coin flip, just jumped out on me.
Yeah, exactly. Shit like that.
Crowd, yeah.
You setting the tone for what's to come. So it's like, okay, you coming out the gate crazy, then he's about to get crazy. Okay? So yeah, with that being said, good battle overall. I won't dive deep into each round. I'll let y'all watch it because this is the main event and it is
grade 2-1, first, third.
First and third. That's what I call it too. Grade first and third. Same, first and third. Grade first and third.
Debatable first round till I see the camera.
Okay. I'm not gonna delve too deep into that because this is the main event, so I don't want to like break it down all the way. Yeah. But you know that some shit needs to be left for the fans to see, and then we can talk about it once it drops and shit. But I got grade first third. You guys will enjoy the battle. It's a good back and forth.
I dropped 30.
G grade. he don't give a fuck. Hey.
He my man.
Keep that energy,
Killer
man.
was
Keep
on
that
a whole
energy.
nother fucking plane. He wasn't even Killer wasn't human in the second round.
The second
Are you
round was
kidding
fire,
me?
bro.
Nigga, that's why
The
we
second
gave
round was
that
fire,
round.
bro. Killer's
Kidding
second round
me?
was fire, bro.
Killer has done better. Come on.
He did. He had.
Dog,
he
the
had-
second round
But
he
the second
has.
round was fire, bro.
But it be
was
them
fire.
battles that I watched that I didn't see him go nuts like that. That makes it more.
And that's why I didn't want to call the second though, because I missed half the second, and so I don't even want to call
He
it.
lost his fucking mind.
But
Gray went
so
light.
Gray
in
did
the
a good
second,
job.
I'll say.
You know,
I'm saying it on camera. Gray went light. in the
great
second.
job, brother. You did a good job, man. I commend you for that.
My second was my angle, like personal round. You know what I'm saying? I still had some punches
So, okay.
and some entendres, but
Loyalty.
yeah.
So let's
Yes.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
You know what
bro?
rhymes with
crazy.
Killer B? Loyalty. And I gave a couple examples.
That's rough.
You know what I'm
That
saying?
little stand was fire, bro.
I just want to give a quick side note. That's a nice Pink Floyd hat. I'm glad I wasn't here to catch the
know
battle. I
what
would
I'm
have bet against you and lost. Thank you for that.
Damn, I should have bet show because he tried to bet right before the battle, and I said, nah, I ain't
You
betting.
know I would have bet against you.
Nobody was going to
That's
bet
'cause I
on
like
me,
to keep
except
my
for-
money, though. I don't like-
I
I
didn't
don't
even want to
gamble.
bet on myself because I didn't trust the judges.
I
didn't trust the
I
building.
usually bet on
You know what I'm saying?
motherfuckers. That one, I was
Hey,
the
I know,
only
man.
person.
Like, I thought it was
every
gonna be
group
an
that
uphill
said
battle.
2-1 either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Because I
crowds
knew he
and
was
shit,
gonna
man.
come with his shit.
All right, so G Gray, let's get into you. Pause.
I knew that nigga was gonna come, bro. with his
I ain't got to
shit.
pause. I'm a fucking grown man, okay?
That's pause too.
All right, I ain't got to pause. I'm a fucking grown man, all right?
Still gotta pause. man.
My lady's right upstairs, bro. Like, I go upstairs and fuck this show and go smash, nigga. All right, so, all right, let's go. All right, writing for Killer B. You got Killer B, all right, and you like, yo, this nigga's big. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't write anything. Next question.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I would never believe that shit. All right.
That was all off the top.
Fuck out of here. Ain't nothing on the top but
Nah, let me
bangs,
stop
bro.
lying.
Ain't nothing on the top but bangs.
I had one freestyle bar. That was the very first one in the first round. You know, about Big Ron. The rest was written. I had
That was
a
hard.
couple
So Big Ron was
ideas.
ready to beat you. He was ready to turn the camera off.
Hey, you know, he was taking. You know, he took a couple shots at me. Obviously, it wasn't personal, but you know.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. My
So
bad.
I
was
just-
going first.
yeah.
Yo.
So
I gotta ask you that. No,
I just had a.
'cause-
You know, it was just a smooth little comeback.
He wanted to know what you mean by that.
What?
When you said the footage was shaky, like what do you mean by that?
I mean, I think it speaks for itself.
Well,
No,
maybe
speak for
maybe
him.
the
Speak
footage
for-
wasn't
speak
shaky.
for
Maybe
him.
YouTube said your video is
No.
shaky. Would you like to stabilize? And you accidentally clicked no.
No, do you mean? No.
I'm not trying to bash Big Ron.
Yo.
I'm not trying to bash. I ain't trying to bash Big Ron like that.
No, because he didn't know.
Alright.
He didn't know if you meant shaky as in not good, or if you meant shaky as in his hands.
Yes.
He didn't know. Hold on. Let me set this. He didn't know if you meant like shaky as in is not good enough, or shaky as in physically shaky, or shaky as in, the effects that he uses? Like, what do you mean?
This
shaky?
is what I meant when I said that. I meant like, if there's certain battles, if you watch Present Coogee, Gray and Uzi, maybe another one where, there's just moments where the cameras switch and, he's just trying to focus in, or like, he's just, it's just kind of shaky. You know what I'm saying?
Shaky.
So.
Hey, no, fuck that, man.
I mean, I fuck with Big Ron, you know what I'm saying? Please
nervous.
don't,
No chill, no filter, man.
I fuck with it, but, it was just a
Big
little
Ron
quick
Ski, man.
comeback.
Put some respect on his name.
I fuck with Big Ron.
Nah, man. Fuck
No,
that.
man.
Keep
Hey,
that same
the truth
energy.
is, man.
Hey, but you know what,
Let's
though?
get
I'm going
rid
to
of
keep it
brass tacks,
1,000, though.
man. We
Sparks
tryna
is
have
my
unity
favorite
in battle
recorder.
rap.
Salute, brother. Salute.
Hey,
When I
Perfect
throw a
message back
UBL event,
2018.
he will be shooting it.
We know Perfect Mess is the shit, but this man is just starting, and he's doing a great job. Let's just give
No, I fuck with
Ron
Ron.
Ski
Facts.
a hand for that, man. He's doing a good job, man. Hey, Spark, clap your fucking hand, man. Clap your motherfucking hand, man. Come on, man. Get it out, man.
Everybody got a job to do, man. Look. All right, so you going through your writing process. And
It was fun.
was it did you feel like you had to write the best shit you ever wrote in your life?
Nah, I just figured I had to just do something that people haven't done against him before. Take certain angles that haven't been said yet. Flip his name like nobody else has flipped his name before, and put my own spin on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So now you're getting into the battle, and you go.
You're gonna have to watch the footy.
You go first.
I had a couple.
You go first,
I had
right?
a lot. Yes. I lost the coin toss. That was very important to me. I wanted to make Killer go first, so he could not rebuttal. But I lost the coin toss, and shit, I had to go first.
So you go first. You hear his round, and again, we won't dive too into the battle itself, just where you coming from for the battle. So you go first. Boom. He spits. Do you feel like you're losing that round
No.
after he spits?
After he spits, I turned to the crowd and said 1-0.
Okay. So now it's on you again.
I'm nervous as fuck.
You nervous?
I was nervous as fuck, bro.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna front. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not. I don't know. It was just. I just knew it was my biggest battle. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm glad
I might not get another shot like this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I get bodied here, you know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna make people want to put me against good talent.
Yeah. And,
you know what I'm saying?
Let this be known, man. I know a lot of people talk shit about Killer because we from here, we talk shit and we joke and crack jokes and, this is our homie. So he's like our people. He's like, one of us. But other places, people really fuck with Killer B, and he's on the list with Loso and Jims and
he just got mentioned by like Norbs or somebody like that was saying like the best. I don't know who it was. Maybe it was somebody fire and important in battle rap, and they mentioned him, Loso. His name was up there with all the big names.
Punchline of the year, by the way, too.
And exactly,
yes.
That punchline
He had like
of the
3
year
of them in
list.
there.
He was on it was a YouTube video.
Yeah.
He was on the punchlines of the year list. So and it was a rebuttal. It was a freestyle that made the punchline of the
His
year.
fucking rebuttals
Get the
are
fuck
hard.
out of here. He didn't even write that shit. It made punchlines of the year for the whole year of battle rap.
It didn't make rebuttals of the year. It made
Shadow trying to kill me now.
No, it made punchline of the year though, not rebuttal of the year. Punchline of the year.
Exactly.
Now that's
You
different.
really ain't had a battle until you go against Shadow.
Shadow, let me live, bro. Shadow.
My nigga Shadow.
Shadow, let me live, bro.
Punchline is different, too.
We gotta.
We gonna do something. I told P Jesus I'd cook his ass for a $300 bet.
So let's not.
I would 3-0 P Jesus.
Let's not
bro.
get that confused.
My bad.
We in Milwaukee, and I know I talk because he like my brother, so I talk shit. And I don't see him as what everybody sees him, and that's not taken away from his talent. I know he's very
Because
talented.
you guys are close, yeah.
But I see him from a closer view, outside the box. Everybody's putting him up to this regard where he's the top 5.
He's just like one of the regular guys,
And he's just
kicking
the
it with
guys.
him, but
So-
if you wouldn't know, he's he's something.
He's the fucking man.
He's the man. Yeah.
So I can understand why you're nervous. So you get through your second round, and are you feeling confident after you get the round off?
I'm just thinking, please don't choke. Please don't fuck up. Like, all I gotta do is get through this material and I'm gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know my material's good.
You're confident in the material,
I just
bro.
gotta get through it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And if I can get it off and deliver it right,
Yo, stop that phone.
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
No, so okay, so yeah.
So the second round, you know, the first, all right, I'll say it like this. The first and third are my real bar-heavy entendre metaphor rounds, and my second was like my angle personal rounds, which I normally don't do. I actually tried something new with Killer, but I knew it would hit.
Risky.
Though. It was risky, but I believed in it, and it worked.
First and third, you knew.
And the second was like the personal, like, angle round.
Was that the loyalty round?
Yeah, what rhymes with Killer B? Loyalty.
I like that black ice thing that you said.
That shit was fire.
Ironic, every time you off black ice is when you get caught slipping.
Yeah.
Like versus Hoodlum Gang. Let me stop.
No, let him wait for the footage. Yo, so that was crazy. So
Loyalty, Judas.
oh my God, she's crazy. She's crazy. All right, so okay.
So the second goes
second off, and then he goes. He gives a rebuttal that was, I think that was his light rebuttal. That rebuttal was like
after my first, he didn't rebuttal, which I was kind of shocked about. I'm thinking like, damn, it's like what? I'm surprised he didn't rebuttal nothing after my first, but then after my second, he hit me with a couple of them.
Oh
things.
no, you know what? Yeah, it was the second he did actually give good rebuttals, right?
Yeah, I think the second probably was Killer's best round.
So all right, so then
rebuttals, punches.
Then
like
you're going into the third now.
The third, and I'm just like, man.
Do you know that this third is going to be as amazing as it was? Do you know it's going to hit like it hit?
I just knew I had some haymakers, but I've always had haymakers where I've said stuff and sometimes I don't get reaction. But you know what I'm saying? I know they're fire, but tonight I felt the same way and but they hit.
I feel like you got the most reaction today more than you've ever gotten.
I don't know. My college battle was crazy.
I feel it wasn't like this.
My Dolce battle was crazy.
No,
But no,
you wouldn't get that much reaction.
Look,
Tonight, reaction, crowd.
Tonight, as soon as you came on, it was like,
yeah.
I fuck with Gray, always have.
You got a great shirt on, of course.
Of course, and shoes, goddamn.
Right, you
But
right.
anyway, I always fucked with him, but on my soul. I always told family, I said, fam, you hot. They just don't catch it.
Right.
You know what it is though?
You go too overhead, man.
At times I'm overhead, but also I'm overhead where I'm rapping fast. And I like to rap fast. I like how it sounds personally. So that's something that I used to do. Even though I had back-to-back punches, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't hitting because people's drunk, people's chopped. People's this, they that, you know what I'm saying? To whereas now I've slowed it down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I'll say a punch and then it's like I'm ready to let y'all stop. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the same time, that fucks with me in a way. I feel like I'm more prone to choke when I'm doing it like that because if I'm just going, I'm going, man. You know what I'm saying?
I would say the thing I would say the thing that you need to fix, me personally, was what I told you in the battle. I think it was round when you get into the round 3, after your round 2. I said, bask in those moments. I think you have to. I think when you say a bar and the crowd is not sound like he's what are you talking about? Who is this guy? All right. All right, look. After you say a bar, you're so eager to jump back in. The crowd is reacting and you start rapping over them. Man, live in that moment, bro. When the crowd react, yeah, nigga, I'm fucking this nigga up, nigga. Yeah. Go back in, nigga. Don't live in that shit. Enjoy that shit and feed off of the crowd, bro. Feed off of them.
Everybody did like this, so they seen that swag.
You see T-Top when he hit,
I was ready to
go. The crowd going crazy. He be like, bitch.
Bro, I wasn't finna die. There's no way.
Well, everybody
happy.
You know what I'm saying? So live in that moment. Enjoy that moment. Those are your moments. Enjoy that shit, bro. You the man right now. When they go crazy like that and the point guards is touching your forehead.
Bro, T. Lou damn near grabbed me by the... I think he grabbed my throat at one time. I was like, yo,
oh, we bugging out.
I almost just got chokeslam. Like, what the
Choke
fuck's
guy.
going on, dog? Like,
Choke.
and I'm just thinking, like, all right, and I'm just, like, thinking to myself, like, all right, remember your spot. And I'm just saying the word, like, over and over in my head, you know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, I got T-list, like, fuck, but it was cracking. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to just let it ride, like, fuck it,
That
you
shit
know?
is wild. So yeah, that's the only feedback I can give you as far as right now with things as far as constructive criticism. But yeah, overall great battle. So you going into the third, and do you feel like now I got it in the bag, or are you feeling like it could be debatable, or are you feeling like my third is gonna leave Earth?
In the third, I'm already thinking I already won the battle. I'm up 2-0, so now it's like it's just time to get through my material clean, get more reaction, and just add it on. You know what I'm saying? And just finish. You know what I'm saying? Like finish strong, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Your last shit you said was very dope. Like I don't remember what it was.
The pulling up bar.
But that pulling up bar really had the crowd going
I
fucking
flipped his
crazy.
name like nobody. You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to slaughter your bars
That
and say it, but the crowd went crazy after that. So that was a good way to end it. You ended it strong. Salute to you.
Bro, I actually got more bars that like were throwaways that are fire.
When
You know what I'm saying?
And by the way,
Fire
Saint,
that I didn't even use, bro.
we the only niggas to hear it.
Should've.
We the only niggas to hear it. But that mailman scheme that he spit to us before the last podcast.
You didn't like that?
Nah, you didn't hear it. You weren't here. He spit something to us that I'm glad he didn't use.
Told you.
I almost used it. I was gonna use it
I'm
tonight.
so glad you
No.
did. I would have
That
walked
shit's
away,
fire,
bro.
bro.
No, it's
You thought he was
not.
gonna bring.
Because
you
you
thought he
know
was.
mailman knowledge,
Do you
like
wanna-
the verbiage that I
But he
use.
had a
is
bar
wrong.
that bar
you
that
would've
sounded like a
rebutted that.
rebuttal.
Hey, say,
Hey,
say the bar.
No, it's a built-in
Tell
rebuttal.
him, tell him.
Say the bar. Say the bar.
Say the
I wanna
bar.
hear it.
Say the bar.
All right, I can't.
No, don't say it.
Because
Don't say it. Don't
I'm
say
gonna
it.
use it on somebody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey.
I can't. That's just not to say. I'm gonna. If someone brings that shit up, I've been had this in the chamber
Okay,
for
so,
your ass.
okay, so
So
Nigga buried
we
that
talked
shit
about it
for
before. You thought he was gonna get into the mailman shit. He mentioned it briefly and
But
had
it
a bar
wasn't-
with it. But I
Yeah.
told you he wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah.
I wish he would have built on the whole mailman thing. I wish he would have, cause
Hey,
me
man,
personally, I
you
feel
know
like
I'm
I
known
can
to
talk
deliver.
a lot about a mailman. Oh man,
I'm around
Boy.
a lot of boxes. I'm the total package.
Double entendres.
You know what I'm saying?
that was harder than that shit. Okay, so so let's
I'll
get
add that in there.
So let's get into after you get through your third round. You
After
feel
I
like-
get the third, I'm turning around looking at my one guy that came. You know, all my other dudes couldn't make it and shit, which kind of pissed me off, bro.
I wish your barber was here. Did he make it? Did he?
Nope, he had a legit reason.
Okay.
So-
no, his barber, a cool ass nigga. That's my nigga.
That's my dude. He was at the last show.
Look how he got them bangs. He cut them bitches down.
Everybody loves my bangs.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
I got the bangs
I ain't
down.
got them right now, but I can grow them back real quick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
ass nigga.
bang, bang. You like them? Yeah, see? Junior got me.
No, he was.
And that's why I grew them out. Was
Yeah,
to
the
get
most-
braided
the
up. You
most
know what I'm saying? But I
long
never got them braided.
So okay, now you're getting into Killer's third round. And I'm not gonna talk about how the round went.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
But-
I want the fans to watch.
But how did you feel?
I'm
while-
feeling like, man, I just 30'd his ass. And I'm like, wow, like I ain't, like I believed in myself, but until you actually go and do it, it's a different thing. Like you can go over how the battle's supposed to go in your head so many times and rehearse and this and that, but shit happens in the heat of the moment. And you don't do it until you do it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
should have looked at the camera like, I did it, mama.
Look at that.
Nigga, we made it.
But my one guy who was there, shout out to Juice, Julius and shit, he came to support, you know what I'm saying? Him and Richie Slicks, whenever Richie Slicks comes to my battles, I be catching bodies. Like he came to my college joint, and that was a great battle too,
That was
bro.
a great battle.
But yeah, so my one dude was there, shook his hand. I remember just turning around, I was just looking at the crowd just clowning, kind of like, man, it's over.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm glad you felt confident. I feel like
Yeah, it
you
felt
won
good.
I feel like you won it. I feel like you won it. So
Gotta have that.
overall,
It feels good to prove everybody wrong.
overall, good battle. I enjoyed it.
All right, but let me stop powering up before everybody starts hating on me. So I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
What's the difference between us hating
everybody.
on you and us just
Well,
hating
no,
you?
I don't want to be too cocky. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be cocky. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just feeling myself right now, and I feel like I got a right
No,
to
I feel that shit, man. You supposed
Because
to.
I don't be talking shit on Facebook. Y'all be on Facebook just running your mouths all fucking day long.
Like me?
And
Like I be running them out?
hey, if
You got
you know what I'm
something to
saying? I ain't saying no names, but you know.
I gotta address some shit?
Nah, you good, but there's other people
So
who
who? Saint?
No,
Saint?
I'm
You
always
bitch
talking
ass
shit. I'm making posts about you right now.
I'm talking about just people in general, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, I just be thinking like, man, I ain't even got time for that shit. And y'all shouldn't either if you out here getting it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't got time for that shit. Like,
money
when
while
we
I'm
in
making
high
my Facebook
school.
post. Shop out. I'm at work.
Yeah.
Talking
In
shit.
other words, you know you didn't get bodied.
Oh,
Plain and simple. Like,
I just, like I said, you're gonna see G-O-D. Like, I got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, you know.
but that's just a setup, but you know what I'm saying? It's just how I'm feeling, bro. Yeah. You gonna see G-O-D like I got something to prove, and you the type to pray to win. But God don't choose. I'll put the hammer to his head. You better learn to lose because you swimming with the shark.
Don't give us the round. The battle ain't dropped. We was about to let it ride.
That's what you talking about when you go.
This is true.
So yeah,
Oh, we gotta cut this nigga off. He about to give us all the rounds.
I'm ready to go.
Oh my god.
Like, yeah, I got another big battle coming up in March. I don't really want to reveal who it is yet until it's all the way locked in. But, you know, I'm here to compete, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to represent the city, you know, and put on and cook shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, because we all be cooking, you know what I'm saying? But it's just, we got to do it. So, yeah.
All that inspirational shit, man.
Yeah.
So, you know, boom, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sparks been trying to trap me this whole damn interview. He trying to get that tea.
Man, you gotta say what you want.
So, man,
Ain't no sugarcoat, nothing.
oh, my bad.
There is no.
So we had a, you know, I'm always gonna talk my shit. I don't give a fuck. But
Exactly.
you know, he's a host now, so I could talk even more shit. But Saint trash. He's smoking a hookah with a fucking cap on it.
He don't want to get sick.
And he coughed off him.
And
Not because I was laughing at that shit.
Hey, so, I don't know. Were you niggas?
You don't know where your mouth
this
is.
nigga taking a hookah to the head. Nah, but
Wait,
But yeah, no, I appreciate Killer for
Say what you just said
for
again,
taking
bro.
the battle
What you say?
and
Say what
showing
you
up
said
and
again.
coming with
I
some
don't
good
know,
shit. You
listen
know what I'm
to
saying? I
that.
Yeah,
I
appreciate
don't know
it.
where y'all niggas' lips been, but nigga, I'm gonna have my old tip to put my lips on.
No,
Yeah.
that's not what you said.
Pause.
That's not what you said.
what?
That's not what you said.
If I
Pause.
was caught that on camera,
No,
boy, that shit was
said-
gay.
Pause.
What I'm saying is,
Oh,
he
man,
said,
that shit was gay.
Pause.
That was gay as a bitch.
That's not what you said.
Boy, that shit is gay.
I'm gonna do this.
That
Okay,
shit was gay.
fuck
No,
Hey,
no, that
show
shit
me where
was gay.
it was homo at.
Bro, the whole
said
thing
it
was
was
gay, bro. You can set a rainbow up
Yeah, let's talk about me.
Hey, shit, what you
Let's
talking
talk about
about,
me.
bro?
Bring it back to
That shit
me.
was
Bring it
gay.
back to me.
What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
we not talking about no Paul shit.
Let's bring it back to me.
All right, so
All right, what was your favorite bar? Nah.
He's talking about the chick from the hookah.
yeah. So
Shout out to
I
Killer
think
though.
they gave
Yo,
you credit.
let me not get shit.
I've been a fan of
They
Killer.
like,
You know what I'm
So the
saying?
camera ain't gonna pick him up. We
Gang
good.
trying to suck a hookah.
Yeah, you did a good
Some
job
gay shit.
overall. I think it was dope. My boy Champ had you losing. Let's put that out there.
Killer's fire.
I'm devil's advocate, bro, but
Killer's fire.
no, Killer. Wasn't the killer I thought he was gonna be. You did a good job. I don't want to delve too deep into it, so I want to wait till the finish comes out because it's a main event. And
No, he said he had his mouth on his own tip. That's not. That's straight.
Yo, good shit. Great job.
Salute. Thank you to everybody.
Where does G Gray go from here?
I got a big battle coming up, possibly in March. It's gonna be on Spit That Heat. I don't want to name who it is yet, but
Okay.
it's gonna be main event type shit. But that whole card is main event type shit.
Well,
Rumble in Milwaukee too. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get it in.
All right.
You on there?
Yeah.
So
That's what he
all
just
right.
said.
So fuck that battle.
Good shit, man.
So fuck that battle.
So fuck that battle.
Fuck
No,
that.
but
Because we can't talk about it. So it's not good to our fans that we can't talk about. I got something coming up. I can't tell y'all. So all right. So
Stay tuned.
what does G Gray do now that he presumably beat Killer B. What do you do now?
Presumably.
I got
the footage didn't drop.
Yeah, I mean the footage didn't drop.
Well, he's saying it.
He said he's
Presuming he beat it.
We're gonna go with his shit.
Take a nap. All right. So
what
does G Gray go next?
I gotta just keep cooking, you know what I'm saying? I'm always the type to battle my last performance. Anyways, obviously I'm battling my opponent, but I'm always the type to battle my last performance and see if I can one up that, you know what I'm saying?
So do you just battle anybody from Milwaukee now that you...
Like showing enough drama called me out. It's like, nah.
So things change now. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I've always been like that, though. I mean, look at who I battled. I took college because I had to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Bodied him. Then I took Precise on short notice because I just wanted to get on the card and show that I wasn't a fluke and I can do it back to back.
You won that one, didn't you?
I smoked Precise and retired him. Sent him back to Illinois. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that shit. Especially with fucking out-of-towners. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So, I put dude out of here. So then after that, I was supposed to do a tag team and shit. Me and Greedy versus Don Weez and Irene. We were gonna body them. Bro, me and Greedy are fire as a team, bro. I'm telling you, like we can hang with people.
If Greedy ever shows up, we might be able to see that.
Yeah. So, but Don Weez canceled it and shit. So I took Irene like on a week's notice. And just used all my universal bars from the tag team and smoked him in fucking Appleton. So it's like all my opponents are you know, and this was after Ira just did good against Coogee and shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like Ira's stock was high, so that's why I took him. Yeah, bye Julu. And salute. Great job. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Be careful out there.
Julu out of here, front of the show.
Yeah. So so after Ira, look at who I battled, bro. I battled Dolce, who everybody was ducking at one point and didn't want smoke with. I don't give a fuck what people are talking about. He was on fire. You know, I took him, you know what I'm saying? I felt like I 3-0'd him. Then I took Lopez. Look where Lopez is, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I beat him 2-1. Even though I lost the first battle, which didn't come out on footage, but the second one, I felt like I won 2-1, but, you know, either way, salute. Like, that was a great battle between the both of us, and look where he's at. And then after that, Big Tay, which was the best Big Tay we've seen. Nah, I fucked Big Tay up.
Fuck you, delusional.
I out-punched Big Tay. I out-wrote Big Tay.
He fucked you, delusional.
You know what I'm saying? The problem was, I feel like I was just rapping too fast, you know? Like, people weren't catching what I was saying, like, I had the best bar of the battle for show with that Jesse's Place flip. That's a bar. You know what I'm saying? That shit was fire. So I beat Big Tay and I 3-0'd Uzi. Like, I don't know what else to
look
say.
at Saint's face. I knew he had something
I don't
to
think
say.
you're 3-0, Uzi.
You think, well,
Yo, G Gray is delusional, bro. This nigga.
Did I beat Uzi?
I think he beat.
I've whooped Uzi's ass.
I don't think you 3-0'd him.
Okay, well,
I didn't even watch the
still
footage,
won.
bro.
I gotta watch.
I haven't watched the footage. I was
I don't
there.
watch rap battles. I don't know what this
Shit,
is
well, I
about.
still won then. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't better. So yeah, all right, let me stop just.
But with that Lopez,
So, I mean, all right, so.
I'm gassing myself up, but
So
that's
now-
how I feel though.
So-
You know, I don't
so
know
with
really
that-
talk my shit like
So with
this.
that being said, I still need to know where does G Gray go from here? Do you start charging niggas for battles? Do you not battle?
Nah,
you
I
not
think-
battle everybody? Do you not?
I think he needed. I think he needed to battle Millie Spades.
He gonna fuck Millie Spades up. You don't want those problems.
I think Millie Spades need to go with.
You don't want those.
Millie Spade versus G Gray. This is what the fans been waiting for.
Hey,
The
I
streets
gotta
is
sneak
talking.
in somehow, goddammit.
No, but like I said, before I just started naming down my whole resume and shit, I guess my whole point of doing that was that I'm picky about who I battle. Like I battle people when they're hot and when people don't want smoke with them. Like I battle good people. Uzi's one of the best in Indiana right now. You know what I'm saying? I got the best Big Tay. I brought that out of him. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if you think I won or lost, I got the best Big Tay. And then after that, he went on to body a couple people. And
Yeah,
then
you brought the best out of me. You brought
know
the
what
soul
I'm
out of you.
Nah,
That's neither here nor there, though.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Neither here nor there.
All right.
So.
I definitely got the first and the second in that joint. If you want to say you got the third, you got the third, but he rapped like a minute longer.
Or he could have took all
You know what I'm
three. I
saying?
don't really know. But so no.
Mark's been trapping me all day now.
So
Yeah.
so you charging $300
No.
for battles?
Nope. Saints gets it for free.
When
you know
you
what I'm
battle
saying?
other leagues?
I mean, I probably should, but like,
You should.
I think you should.
I'll have a guy.
They always showed you love.
And what if
there's certain people who've
You
been
don't-
showing me love.
You
so
don't
it's
do
like,
what you did tonight and not charge other people to get that work.
I mean, but I like to just cook people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
but
I enjoy to cook. Like,
you have a product. You don't cook that good and give it away for free.
Facts. You cook food.
but it's
Patty
like,
LaBelle, nigga.
but
Patty
it's like,
LaBelle.
I love it.
like my reasons for battling are different than everybody else, though.
What's your reason?
Like,
Give
you
it-
know what I'm
give
saying?
it
Like,
to us.
I love to battle because I love to compete and rap, and like I legit like do it for the culture. Like I run an online league that I you know what I'm saying? Like I put people on. Like, you know, I just love the culture.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I like to do this shit, so it's like I don't even care to get paid. Like I like to write for people and research and then body them, especially after they talk shit. Yeah, run your mouth. Okay, let's get in the dungeon and see what's popping then.
You good with ciphers too, then, ain't you?
I mean, I could, but I
I
just,
know you got it.
yeah, I
don't
you know, I be killing beats. I got some shit where I've killed some beats. All my life.
I really, look, in my opinion, I'm
He
going on
got
record.
him.
If you look at that J. Lopez
I'ma tag some
and
shit.
G Great battle, me and Maserati Buck was sitting up there laughing.
Me
like,
and Lopez were
dog,
going. I was going off against
dog,
Lopez.
We sitting up here saying, dog, he's saying.
Wait a minute.
I have
Me and
fucking
him,
bars.
me and Maserati Buck was saying he 3-0 Lopez.
How did
I
this-
3-0 Lopez. I
How
feel
did this
like.
weak ass nigga right here,
Which one?
this nigga right here with the bangs cut off, how did he be this nigga that got the Vega hair?
Cage got that Street Fighter.
How did this nigga become the host and the guest? What the,
Hear that.
niggas ain't never interviewed me on this show, nigga. I don't know how the fuck did this nigga get a whole segment?
Hey, when you 3-0 Killer B, that's what you get.
Well, talk dirty, nigga.
Boys,
Talk
nigga.
dirty.
Well, since you
Shout
want
out
to
to
be
Killer.
interviewed,
That's
hold your
hard.
arm up again.
Huh?
Hold your arm up again.
Bong bong.
How about that tattoo?
I like this tattoo. This motherfucker hurt. I want to be interviewed, bro. This is not.
Then
the
shut the
show.
fuck up. Okay, now you're going to the
All right, but yeah.
Nah, we already 51 minutes in, nigga. Hey, give me a full interview. All right?
like
Let me
the
sit right here, nigga. Let me get out of my seat and sit right here, and y'all can put me in front of this fucking
Hey, bro.
light and get
Man,
me.
I should I spit some of my killer throwaways?
Nope.
No.
Hey,
I should
Hurry
sell
up,
them to
bro.
somebody.
hey, what I'm saying?
No, I
is,
should
hey,
I
hey,
should do a
Sell
tag
got-
team.
Sell him to Millie Space. He
You
needs
got-
I
it.
should do a tag team.
Hey,
Me
listen,
and Greedy
hey, listen,
versus
listen,
Killer and
y'all-
Show.
Y'all got the newest winner and y'all got the newest newbie. I mean, let's
I
have
thought
a
he was
little
gonna say
cipher or
that.
something. Have a
That's
little
what
he
fun.
should've said.
I mean, why not? This
I don't
is
want
music,
I don't
right?
want no
Nope.
smoke with
No,
Millie
it's the whole
Spades.
ride show.
Millie Spades 3-0 over G
Yeah,
Gray.
Millie Space a harsh rapper out, nigga. He like the mad. He like the mad rapper.
Why y'all playing with? Why y'all
Low-key
jiggle
gonna
with
go
those
like
They
guys?
got me mad, son. Yo, so
If Loki ghost right for me, then me and Millie Spades.
we got a few.
I'll put it on the record.
We got a few minutes left. I won't. I'll try to get through this as quick as possible. I heard a couple albums this week. You know, I usually
Man,
do the
that
album review.
motherfucking Dave East is fire.
Oh, I gotta listen to
That,
that.
That
Um,
fucking revival is the shit.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Revival.
Revival average as fuck.
Revival, Eminem.
New Eminem. Y'all ain't fuck with the album. I know y'all ain't listen because y'all ain't know what the fuck it's called.
Yo,
Bro, I got that album.
nah,
I know
I
you
got
got
it.
it.
Oh, yeah.
yo,
my bad.
the camera
Talking
can't
to
hear
them.
you, bro. They just see us stop talking. So,
Eminem made music.
so we gotta.
He can
Word.
spaz
Yo.
on. He can
Yo.
spaz on every.
Stop
fucking
entertaining
track.
this nigga
All
because
right.
the
But the next,
camera don't see him, so it's like we just reacting to nothing. So
No, y'all ain't back.
no,
Yo,
Hey,
no,
yo,
so hold it down, hold it down.
Then.
We have a
You right.
we have an actual show going on,
My
bro.
bad, y'all.
Yo,
So, we
so
gonna talk about the Eminem revival? Or we just- that was
no, that was I
Dave
wasn't
East.
gonna talk about. We was talking about Dave East.
that was worse than the fucking
Dave
It's
East.
relapse. Dave East.
Okay,
What's he called?
Karma.
Yep, Karma. It's Karma.
That was great. That was really great. I
I fucks
enjoyed
with it
that.
heavy. The Bentley truck, Militant. Yeah,
He had a lot of the whole shit from start to
The whole
end.
shit was
It was
crazy.
good from start to end. J.R. Ryder's album was good.
Damn, I still haven't heard that. I'm such a.
You ain't heard Common?
Nah, man, I've
and
been
you're here right
sleeping. I know.
It's only been out for like a week or two.
Hey, people
Karma, J.R. Ryder is one of my favorite
J.R. Ryder's album was really good.
MCs. Period. Bro.
J.R. Ryder.
Battling, bars,
what's
punches.
Hey, wait, did y'all hear the Migos
I really
shit?
rap.
I don't fuck with
Yeah,
Migos.
we So
I heard
so
Big
then-
Crit is fire.
So then we got
I heard that shit.
Jeezy dropped yesterday.
G-Eazy's album was amazing. I loved it.
G-Eazy?
I loved it for what it was. Y'all hating, man. Look, G-Eazy.
Nah, I fuck with
G-Eazy
G-Eazy.
makes great. No, that's this nigga. I keep reacting to the nigga that's off the camera and shit. Look, G-Eazy's
Musician, man.
show his album was really good. I liked it. I feel like he kind of gives me like a Drake feel in some
He's
songs.
fire.
I think it's just a flow thing, but
Talking
ultimately,
about fucking
plan
bitches
definitely
and
gave me
getting
a Drake
faded.
feel.
but ultimately,
getting money.
Ultimately, it's a great album. I like what G-Eazy's doing. I like his relationship. I like when people are successful on and off the camera. Like he has a great, on and off rap. I should say. All right, he has a great relationship. He got Halsey. You know what I'm saying? Halsey's a dope musician. She's made a lot of great features this year. From Justin Bieber to Party Next Door to him. You know what I'm saying? Like
Sounds like some gay shit.
no, bro. She's fire, bro. She's fire. Halsey is responsible for a lot of hits, and they're together, and they did a song together that was on his album. It's called Him and I. The song is great. I love what he's doing, and also I wanted to apologize for G-Eazy. You know what I'm saying? Because a few episodes ago, episode 35, our episode got blocked. They blocked our episode because I said G-Eazy was trash and then proceeded to play his music on the mic, and I played that No Limit. I wasn't fucking with the No Limit at the time, but now that I listened to it a few times and
You got brainwashed, my nigga. I don't know. No.
Okay.
Wait. Before you get, I listened to it and I didn't like it, but then I kept listening to it and then I liked it. That's
Okay.
how you got brainwashed, my nigga.
Let's get into that conversation.
Let's have this conversation.
Let's have that. Let's have that conversation. Have you guys ever heard a song that you probably wasn't too fond of the first listen to, and then you heard it a few times, and it started to grow on you, and it's like, yo, this shit is actually pretty
A lot of
cool.
K-Rino shit. What'd you say? Did we just?
Did y'all both say
Did you just say a lot of K-Rino shit?
No.
It sound like y'all both said
I thought we just said. I was about to say like,
Jinx,
what
you
the
owe me a
fuck,
coat.
bro.
That's what the revival.
White minds think alike.
I fuck with K-Rino though, bro.
Migos,
He's
Migos.
fired. Nah, Migos are fucking trash.
So you
ruining hip hop.
Yo,
That shit trash.
Migos to get you
So
turned up. but
shut up,
they
you
won't.
guys. So have you ever heard some shit? So you heard some shit that was not as dope when you heard it, and it was like, then you hear it again, and it kind of starts growing on you. It's like, yo, this is actually
Mortal Technique got joints like that.
Yeah, the more you listen to it, the more you break it down, you
Start
assess
breaking
it
it down,
more,
yeah.
and you're like,
Yeah.
yo, niggas are saying some crazy shit. So,
Joyner Lucas is fired.
I mean, what's the
doing
difference?
it too,
What's the
Joyner
difference
Lucas.
between that and a song that you hear too much? You loved it when you heard it, and now the radio's playing it 50 times. You don't like it anymore.
But it's not because you don't like the actual song. You just want to hear it so much. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not the
Oh,
same
you know what-
thing.
you know
But
what
once
it
they
is?
It's
stop
not the
playing
same thing.
it,
Hey, no, it's not the same
Hey,
thing.
you went to a
No, it's not the
baby
same
and
thing
you
as
get-
like I hear a song and I don't like it, but I keep hearing it and now I like it. That's different.
Yeah.
I might have thought a song like wasn't as crazy at first, but I didn't like dislike the song.
I disliked
Then I like
it. I disliked it, and it was great when I heard it more. Like that's what I was about to say next. It all depends on the mood you're in. I wasn't in a dance party mode when I listened to it the first time. No Limit is the song that we're referring to. No Limit by G-Eazy, A$AP Rocky, and Cardi B. And, I wasn't in a party mood. I was in a dark place, okay? So now I listen to it, and, I would listen to it while partying. I listened to it while I was getting tatted, I was drinking.
Because you were in a party mood.
That song sparks.
And I enjoyed it.
Bro, that song is good music.
Yeah, and that's leading up to the whole feel of the album. I think he knows how to make a record. G-Eazy, his whole album was great records. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
You can't listen to an album. You can't listen to one record on that album and be like, "This is just trash." No, you're gonna vibe to it in some sort of way. He makes great records. It might not be the dopest shit you ever heard. It might not be the most bar heavy shit you ever heard. But if you want to drink and turn up and kick back and vibe, I
usually do.
He's giving. He's
putting out. That's what separated Tupac from a lot of rappers.
He's putting out quality music.
Both CDs.
You know,
you can play them back.
I think that what happens is people hear the people like Kendrick Lamar or Drake or Cole, and then they start comparing niggas to that. They're like, oh, yo, his bars wasn't there though. Like he's G-Eazy, bro. He's rapping like G-Eazy. Like if you listen to a Migos album, when it drops, you're not gonna be like, oh, but they wasn't bar heavy. You knew it wasn't bar heavy when you got into it. You knew what you was listening to. What the fuck? You don't pop a Migos album in and then compare it to Kendrick.
Bars.
Fuck out of here.
That's disrespectful.
Hey, they stole their style from Rich the Kid though.
Now, if they happen to rap some bars in there, you enjoy it. It's like, oh, that's dope. But you listen to G-Eazy. G-Eazy makes records. He makes quality hits.
He makes music.
Anything else I listen to? Not that I could think of.
Isn't that Jeezy?
Jeezy Pressure?
Yes.
I have not heard Pressure.
Freddie versus Jason, dog. Fabulous.
Yeah,
we talked about that.
Yeah, we
nice.
talked about that.
Okay,
it was good. It was alright.
It was impeccable because.
Yeah, it was alright. It was not impeccable. You dick riding.
I ain't even on that.
The nigga off camera dick riding. That shit was not impeccable. We not gonna.
Because that proves my point. Styles P always was better than Kiss to me, but y'all probably.
Why are you just saying the most outrageous things?
I mean,
not always.
That's not outrageous.
But no,
that's not outrageous.
It's plenty songs to where Styles P definitely.
Where he's cooking.
Definitely, bro.
Styles P's
You're always gonna have your moments.
But no, he's not overall.
He's fire.
Kiss is consistent, bro. Kiss is consistent. That don't matter though.
You're always gonna have your moments when you're better than somebody on a song. It's not if me and Saint make songs. If me and Saint got 300 songs, you think he's not gonna outshine me in at least 100 of them? Come on, stop playing.
What you mean, Money, Power, Respect was their very first album. Styles P outbarred that nigga every bar.
That's
nigga.
facts, bro. That's facts.
Every bar.
And when y'all talking about the revival album?
All right, let's get to
That's
revival.
why they call him the Ghost. Nigga.
Let's get to revival because we're over time. Let's get to revival.
Yeah, let's wrap this up.
Did y'all listen to it all the way?
No,
I heard it before you.
That's some other shit.
Listen.
This is another drunk.
Listen, yo. All right, yo. So the revival was good, man. It was good for what it was. I feel like there was too many messages in there. I feel like he tried too hard to make a point, and at most times it felt a little corny and ingenuine. And not necessarily ingenuine, but I feel like he played the wrong roles in it. Like when he had that song that started off with Black Boy.
That shit was kind of
that was crazy.
Offensive-ish.
I feel like
it wasn't offensive, but it was kind of like corny.
I feel like it was corny. I feel like it was mixed wrong. That's Untouchable. I feel like it just wasn't mixed right. It didn't have a good feel. The beat was off. I think if he rapped it to something else, it would have been more impactful. I think him saying us, we, as he's talking about black people, like, yo, you're not black. Okay, I get it. You're a street dude. You know, you lived in the hood for whatever 17 years before you got famous, because he got famous pretty early, and he was rich for a really long time now. So I feel like him comparing himself that closely to what black people are going through, to say we and us, I think it's off.
He's not saying he's black. He's because he lived through the poverty.
I get that.
The black person.
I get that. You ever want to stop living down here and live up here?
So it's just metaphorical.
I get that.
You know
but
M is the GOAT.
Come on, man. It was corny. It was corny.
I didn't even listen to the album yet, so I can't speak on it, but he's
heard
just the
his
GOAT to
album
me.
fully through,
M's the reason I started rapping.
I respect.
Can't do
Look,
nothing.
more than 5 times. I respect Eminem. I respect Eminem speaking for people who are less fortunate.
He's the most
I'm all for that. I'm all for that.
Person out here right
His
now.
Maltese are
There's
stupid.
Come on, man.
Multi-God.
But
Royce are two of my
you're not talking
favorites,
about
bro.
this album though. That's the thing.
Is not more lyrical.
You're not talking about this
Eminem's
album.
Revival.
Yo,
That
the
is
camera
just
cannot
classic.
hear you, bro. Come on, man. Listen. Look, let's talk about this album. I get what Eminem does. I get he's incredible. His last album was phenomenal. I loved it. A lot of people didn't like it as it wasn't as well received as I received his album. It was dope to me. It was fire. But this album, we're not gonna pretend. We gotta stop giving excuses to niggas just because of what they've done, bro. He's great, and I gave him a free pass when he did that Trump freestyle. I'm like, okay, he didn't have to rap hard because he had a message. The message was strong. It was dope. It was fire. Fuck you guys on your phone. Put your fucking phones down.
Man,
Look.
I got plugs in here.
So, well, you don't count. You're just here. This nigga that counts. So, it had a good message. Then, boom, he drops Walk on Water when he contradicts himself about being a rap god, saying, I'm no longer a god. I'm just a normal human. Look, guys, I'm going through a lot of self-esteem issues.
Right.
I'm going through a lot of self-esteem issues. I'm
Sounds
dealing with some
fucking
shit.
gay.
That's not right.
Come on,
This
chill out.
That shit sounds gay.
So, okay, so.
I didn't even listen to that, so I.
So he was going through a lot, and he was just So then, okay, the message was strong. I love this song for the message, but the replay value is terrible. We're not gonna bump that shit.
It sounds gay.
Okay.
True.
Just
Okay.
the way you broke it down, like, I ain't trying to listen to that.
Yeah, I got enough problems.
I want the M who's gonna talk that shit and be spitting.
Exactly. So then
He got like 5 of them.
the rollout, he drops Untouchable with the Black Boy. It was mixed terribly. The song is not a good song. This is his rollout. You mad at his single? You mad at me mentioning the singles that he gave us?
Yes.
You fucking kidding me?
Yes.
He put them out. I didn't put them out for him.
But what I'm saying.
Look, all right, you cut off. All right, so, bro, he put these songs out. They not hitting. So then his album drops. Okay, first of all, it got pushed back, which
Which was
everybody
whack.
through a loop.
Where's the Slaughterhouse album, man? What the fuck?
Right. That was
Okay,
dope.
why on this album Eminem as an MC has no rappers on it?
I don't know. I don't even know if I want to listen to this
He was
now.
supposed
It
to have
sounds
2
fucking
Chainz on it.
bad.
Where's Royce the 5'9"? Fuck 2 Chainz. Are you?
2 Chainz is
I'm
fucking
supposed to.
garbage.
What the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Because
2
I'm talking about what's
Chainz,
relevant.
Migos,
That's
this
actually
shit is
a thing.
trash.
Who cares about 2 Chainz on an Eminem album?
I'm just saying they had a thing going on.
2 Chainz ain't a rapper.
And
2
it's a
Chainz
thing
is 2
that's going
Chainz.
on with the album.
Titty boy, fuck out of here.
All right, so, anyways, Eminem didn't have any rappers on his album. He didn't have Royce. He didn't
Sounds
have
weak.
Buzz. He didn't have none of these guys. He had Pink. He had Skylar
Pink.
Grey. I love Skylar Grey. by the way.
Skylar Grey.
But he had Pink. He
He
had
had
Skylar
Afrobeat,
Grey.
too.
He had Kehlani. He
He's
had
just trying to make
Beyonce.
money. These are all fucking
Like
radio
money.
fucking people,
Every
man.
girl that sings was on Eminem's album. Okay, and
Dido started it all.
He needs
Yeah.
to drop something ASAP and put it on that piff.
I expected
Fuck it.
something
Give it
harder
to
than
us
that.
for free.
I'm disappointed. I don't give a fuck who don't like what I'm saying and wants to kill me for this shit. That shit
I gotta
was
listen.
not
It sounds
as
fucking
good
weak, though.
as it should have been. Facts.
He's supposed to spaz out on every
Yes,
track.
he's Eminem. What the fuck?
No.
Yes.
He's making
Yeah,
music.
he's the
You
rap
can't
god.
spaz
I
out
expect
on
you to
every
spaz.
track.
So you said Eminem can't spaz out on every track?
I'm
I don't
want to
hear no gay
But
shit.
he's trying to make
I want to hear
music
some
for
fucking
all.
bars.
He
You know what I'm
just can't-
saying?
He
And
just
some
can't go
Maltese.
spaz out on every track. He got 19 tracks out. He's supposed to just spaz out.
I don't
We
wanna
have
listen to
not-
no female
We have
singing
not
and
heard
shit.
Eminem since 2013.
And he got tracks
And
out
he
that
comes
were
back
bringing
with this
back to
bull-
that time.
You cut off. You cut off. We're not gonna acknowledge this guy anymore.
I got the album
So-
in my truck right now.
so-
I listened to it.
Great event today. You know what I'm saying? Good battles.
Thank you.
You did real well. For
Shut
almost
up.
suicide.
Last battle in the dungeon. I hope y'all. I hope
Nah.
it was enjoyed.
Nah.
I hope y'all like this. It's the
The
last
last
one.
one?
Fuck it. I'll
The
battle
last
somebody
one.
tomorrow.
No, you won't.
Why would it be
Hold
the last
on.
one?
The dungeon is over.
Because
Nah.
that's over.
We
That's like all the way.
Come on.
we shutting the dungeon
2K18 we
down.
brand
Get
new.
one more out of it.
Nah.
We might maybe depending on the way
I want to do my
Do a
UBL
golden away
vet.
battle or
the
some
way
shit,
things
man.
are going. We might
No.
maybe have
No.
one more battle just as a going away, but there's a possibility that this G Gray versus Killer B was the last battle that will ever be in the dungeon.
Like, that's fire,
It
but
was.
nah.
Oh my
You know what I'm
God,
saying? But, like,
let's do
damn.
that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which is crazy because Killer B versus Coogee was the first battle we ever had in the dungeon.
That's why that needs to be the last battle, the rematch. Coogee versus Killer. Fuck
That's
all the
right,
bullshit.
right.
New York tried to steal the
Can we-
battle.
can
Hello,
we-
Milwaukee.
can we
We
get
need
the
to
one
have
off?
that.
Can we get the one off?
No,
3 rounds.
No, 3. That has to be
Well,
3, bro.
that's not like a
They got shit they
one
gotta
off
talk
is not
about.
a
Even
one
just
round
one
They
battle.
got bars.
Yeah.
Killer B just lost to G Gray.
Man, that don't matter, man.
Yes, it does. Oh,
Him and Coochie still have the battle.
Him and Coochie still got shit. They
Hey,
gotta
this
say.
is Charlamagne.
it depends on what happens.
Killer B's always gonna be, you know what I'm
But
saying?
that G
So,
Gray and
if we're not-
Killer,
if we're
that's
not back-
passing the torch, like,
If we're not back for any more battles, man, I hope y'all enjoyed all the dungeon battles that we provided y'all. We gave
I provided y'all with some
y'all some quality battles.
You're welcome.
from the first time when Coach G battled Killer
Lopez,
B.
Dolce, Tay, Uzi, Killer.
College.
College.
We had classics down here.
Yeah, we've had
6 out of my
classics.
8 or 9.
To the point where this basement is venue of the year. It's crazy. This is the basement of my home. I literally sleep on the bed upstairs from us. It's right
Literally
there.
right above us.
battle
so,
rap history.
You know, I'm glad that my home could provide such an environment and
Y'all
all,
take pictures of
and
this
all
shit.
the man hours it took for me to paint these walls so perfectly. So I'm glad you
Why'd
guys
you paint them black though?
No, they was trash.
It's the
before.
dungeon.
They was trash. I had to give it that feel. So great job tonight. Good show, good battles.
Salute to y'all. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll be back next week for another motherfucking classic ass episode of the Overgrind Show, man.
All right. Salute.
Yeah.
Follow us on all social media, bitches.
Word, homie.